Hey guys, this is William with a video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing an EIK WM France deck G456 game with PM, Montu, and Fofo. Taking a look at this first pile, the card that jumps out to me right away is Grocer. Master Huntsman is pretty good. Can get you a lot of food and a breeding pair of boar pretty easily. Yeah, House Steward is something to keep in mind, but I think the pick here, even though this pack has a bunch of, like this set has a bunch of ways of getting crops, Grocer is just such a phenomenal card. Being able to buy the resources you need at key times are just very, very strong. Alright, looking at this next. Whoa, Village Elder. So I'm kind of sad that I just passed Master Huntsman, because Master Huntsman is pretty good with Village Elder. Also, Master Tanner is excellent with majors that give boar. I've got Casino Manager here. Casino Manager is pretty good, but I mean, Village Elder is just great. Unfortunately, like Grocer kind of helps me play improvements, but really what I need is a ton of food. I just need a ton of resources. If I can get enough food, then Contractor is worth considering. Yeah, Master Tanner is nice. Unfortunately, I'm passing that. Guarding Enthusiast is usually an okay card, but with Grocer, really don't need it. And yeah, Oven Admirer is way too speculative. So Writing Maniac here. Writing Maniac's pretty good. Thatcher's Helper. Okay, more ways of using food. So I would really want to just get a super strong way of using food. Stonecutter with Village Elder, definitely worth considering. Veggie Lover is an excellent point ceiling card. Writing Maniac. Writing Maniac is pretty nice, especially because playing Village Elder in round 5 at the start of the round is pretty strong. Especially if no one builds round 4, you can sometimes jump the round 5 build room space. There are definitely some options here. Stonecutter, Thatcher's Helper, Writing Maniac. I'm thinking between those 3 cards. I really like Writing Maniac. I think Writing Maniac plus Village Elder, there should be something pretty good there. This is giving me a pretty high food demand, but I want the Reedstone food space anyways, and actually if I could build the Basket Maker's Workshop in Stage 1, that would be pretty good, especially because I can buy Reed off the top of Grocer. Yeah, I think Writing Maniac's the pick. And then here I get Storehouse Keeper, a little redundant with Grocer, but with Village Elder, definitely taking Clay becomes a much stronger option. Clay Worker is kind of interesting. I think though the pick is Storehouse Keeper. So if Writing Maniac plays Village Elder round 5, Storehouse Keeper round 7, then I can do something like Reedstone Food Grain and then build an oven. I have some options along those lines. Or I play Storehouse Keeper in round 1, and then start player to get Reedstone Food Grain round 2. Try to build a clay oven that way. Yeah, I think Storehouse Keeper is the pick here. I think with Village Elder and Writing Maniac, I really like the Reedstone Food Space, and so that's why I think it's worth taking here. Pioneer is actually quite interesting. Plow Sow, Reno Fence, and Family Growth Without are all excellent actions. Village Elder, of course, I am happy taking start player actions. I think with Grocer, the pick is actually Balance Farmer, which is kind of weird. But I think with Grocer and Storehouse Keeper, I'm going to have ways of getting a good payout from the Balance Farmer, which would be especially nice to help pay for my Writing Maniac. And wow, Master Tanner Oven Admirer came back. Oh man, I think it's got to be Master Tanner, but Oven Admirer is pretty good too, especially with the other cards I have. But Oven Admirer, there's a chance I don't get Stone Oven, but with Master Tanner, definitely to get my 4th growth. I know Casino Manager's out there, so if I can do a 3-room, 15 fence, 4 stables, 5 family members, 1 family growth without, that's my Casino Manager points there, and that's definitely doable. 5-room on a 3-room house. The problem with Casino Manager you usually have is to get to 5 people and 4 stables, you normally have to build more than 1 room, but I won't need to do that. I don't really think any of these are all that strong. I need wood more than I need clay and stone, in all likelihood. And I don't want to play Clay Digger. I don't think I've ever played Barbecue Man. The fact that you have to pay a wood to gain the ability is pretty deadly. All right. Well, this is a this is a supremely strong hand. So Melon Patch, of course, with Grocer, it should be relatively easy for me to get vegetables. Iron Plow is just classically a good card. Rope Fences, paying 2 reed to build fences. If I go on Storehouse Keeper a lot, on Reedstone Food a lot, and I don't get Basket Maker's Workshop, the Rope Fences would actually be a pretty excellent use for that reed. Leftovers is a good card. Melon Patch Absinthe is a great card. Iron Plow. So I have like some really good options here. I think the pick is Iron Plow. I think Iron Plow is just a little bit better than Rope Fences in this situation. I think Iron Plow is better than Melon Patch because Iron Plow gives me the sow action. Yeah. Iron Plow buying grain and a vegetable off Grocer, or having a 2 grain from Storehouse Keeper and playing it, that's just like a really strong. It's a strong action. Iron Plow is just like one of the best actions you can do in round 9 is plow 2 fields and sow. Carrot Harvester. When you harvest 2 or more vegetables, you receive a victory point. That's interesting. I can actually make that work with Iron Plow relatively early. Alchemist Lab. So I think Alchemist Lab actually combos with Storehouse Keeper. I don't remember exactly how that works though, but I'm pretty sure that's a combo. So that is definitely an option for me. Whistle. I mean, I'm pretty sure Casino Manager is out there. So Casino Manager gives a pretty strong incentive to go for stables. Now, if I'm thinking I'm going to build an oven, then I'm not going to build a way to eat animals until later in the game. However, with Master Tanner in hand, I definitely do want to think about building a fireplace or a cooking hearth. Whistle seems to be kind of undervalued. So I think I can take Alchemist Lab here. Not sawmill or glass blowers because I want to increase my played improvement count. Similarly with, oh, my cabbage is actually pretty good. Fofo saying I think I saw a banned card. Don't think that's likely. Okay, so Shepherd's Croc is kind of an option, although Shepherd's Croc pushes you into fencing 14 rather than 15 because of the you want to proc Shepherd's Croc twice. Now, if I know I'm gonna get pottery, my cabbage is outstanding. Clay into 2 vegetables, really outstanding. But there's a chance that I don't play that, so I think Plum Patch is the pick. Plum Patch following up Iron Plow would just be like really stupidly good. 2 points, a couple food. Yeah. The only thing that's dicey for me at the moment is I don't know how I'm going to make Master Tanner work because so like I would need to get to 3 rooms for Master Tanner or 3 food for Master Tanner, which is eating 3 boar or 2 boar and a cattle. And am I going to be able to take 3 boar in one action? Probably not, because probably I won't have a cooking hearth in time that the 3 boar might be a reasonable action. Like round 10, sometimes you get 3 boar, but that's unlikely. I would say that I have a cooking hearth by then. So then I'm looking at 2 actions. So then Master Tanner might not go off until round 12, round 13. But that's okay because I can still family growth even without room and Master Tanner with the same action. And like they can go in any order. So the way I'm thinking is I'm thinking Writing Maniac plays Village Elder first. Actually, do I Storehouse Keeper manually and then Writing Maniac plays Village Elder, Grocer, Balance Farmer, Master Tanner? And what would the order be? When would Balance Farmer get played? Balance Farmer would probably get played before Village Elder, depending on how things are shaking out. Because getting an extra food or 2 in stage 2 is incredibly strong. I'll have to think about it. It'll depend on how it's looking. Now, I'm saying all this, there's a chance that I just get the first fireplace and I get the first sheep grab. If I get the first fireplace and the sheep grab, I don't need to play Storehouse Keeper. Then I can just feed with animals and be in a good spot that way. Ooh, does Storage Shed combo with Casino Manager? Because I believe Casino Manager counts stuff in your supply. Storage Shed specifically says put the stable and place it on this card. So don't put it in your supply, put it on this card. And besides, the rest of these cards, not looking that good. Stone support, stone into 3 clay. Nah, don't want to do that. Punter. I've picked the only plow that I've seen, so I don't think so. Encircling wall I think is too expensive. So yeah, I think storage shed here. And then, wow, absinthe came back. Hay rake can be very good as well. Green pepper patch, don't think I need to do that. Absinthe is really an excellent card. I'm surprised it came all the way back to me. And whistle came back to me too. Wow. Yeah, I don't really need to seriously consider anything else. And oh, this is sad. Because with Village Elder, I want to have as many playable cards as possible. But of course, these are hurting that. I'm very likely to stay on 3 rooms, which means Mansion will most likely not be worthwhile. Glassblower Shop is the strongest of the other two, so let's try it. What I really needed, I mean, I need that card. I need this card every game. Is Pumpkin Trellis. That card is just stupidly strong, so of course I need it. I want to have it in every game. But if I had it in this game, I think I would say it's over. Pumpkin Trellis plus Iron Plow plus Master Tanner and Casino Manager being out there. Yeah, that would be pretty monstrous. So we'll see how stage 1 shakes out. If I get the fireplace and sheep come out relatively early, then I have that method of feeding. Otherwise, balance farmer is an option to feed with balance farmer. Like if I could get Reedstone food into balance farmer stage 1, that would be ideal, but that's not happening. PM going first, which means I get to go second, which is excellent for me. I'm happy with cheap occupation, and I'm happy with Reedstone food. I don't particularly have a start player action, but 2 wood or 2 clay, I would be certainly happy with either of those. Do I play balance farmer here? Or do I play storehouse keeper? I think I play balance farmer. I wanted to proc just as many times as possible, so earlier the better. We'll try it. So hope you guys are doing well today. We're gonna see how this game goes. I haven't played for a couple weeks. We had a good time at the wedding. Probably won't stream. I might stream Sunday or Monday, but definitely not tomorrow. Yeah, well, it's possible I stream tomorrow, but most likely not. Probably Sunday or Monday I'll stream again, is my plan at the moment. So we've got seasonal worker for Montu. So we're actually happy seeing that, because Montu will much more likely day labor second action than start player, which means we don't have to go last, which I'm happy to see. And I'm happy to take 2 wood or 2 clay. Whatever PM gives me, I'm happy with. Ooh, he plays landing net. So we're going to see him go for Reedstone food again. which is a little sad. I would have liked to have had Reedstone food myself. So do I do 2 clay here? 2 clay without having sheep out or anything else out is really greedy. But I also have Village Elder in hand. So I think 2 clay is alright over 2 wood. If sheep come round 2 and fireplace come round 3, I'll be pretty happy. It also means that I'm happy taking 2 reed here, because 2 reed, if I don't build a fireplace, triggers my balance farmer at the start of round 3. And any passive food I can get, I definitely will go for. There's fences, so not what I wanted to see, but it'll do. If this round is 2 reed into 2 wood, that's actually a pretty good round for me, because that means my balance farmer will start giving me 2 food per round. And I actually would take 2 wood over 3 wood if it comes back, because that 2 food will definitely be worth giving up the wood. So here's Casino Manager. Let's double check the fewest remaining pieces in their supply. Yep, so storage shed does work, which is nice. Happy to see that. And then Clay Worker for fofo. Clay Worker is old card, K-deck card. Whenever you take wood or clay, you get a clay. So pretty sure PM is taking 3 wood here. I will very happily take 2 wood. I like this start. This is an excellent start for the balance farmer. FF. Now it is at the start of each round, right? Yeah. PM says, I wonder how much food you will get out of it. I'm going to get a lot of food out of it. I'm going to show the power of Balance Farmer this game. Balance Farmer plus Raiding Maniac and Grocer. I'm going to show that the power of that combination of cards. Here's a Major Minor. PM plays Well Builder. Okay. I can Reedstone food here. I do like Reedstone food, but Reedstone food does screw up my balance farmer. What would my second action be after Reedstone food? Would it be taking fishing? Would it be taking clay? Would it be building the fireplace? I don't think I want to do any of those things particularly badly. I think what I do here is I play Raiding Maniac. J. And the sequence is Village Elder, Storehouse Keeper, Grocer, Master Tanner, like that. Third letter, no, third letter overlaps. Fourth letter, LRCM. LRTM. Looks good. I mean, it's strange not taking reedstone food when I have village elder in hand and I said that I want lots of stone, but I think this is the right move. Boarding school here for Montu. Is that him just looking at getting 2 reed? It might be. Am I gonna get... I guess he's also thinking about... he's probably also thinking about the start player well. He wanted to avoid that, I imagine. 4 clay or major minor fireplace. Sheep came round 4, which is pretty sad. Although I do want the I'm gonna want the fireplace at some point, but I would like the cooking hearth even more, I think. I can also take food. Fishing. Yeah, fishing. And get 2 food again. I have all my food for my 2 occupations in stage 2 now. So any balanced farmer payout, I hope, will give me stuff to get... any balanced farmer payout, I hope, will give me enough to feed in this stage 2 harvest. And then from there, it's all gravy. Yeah, I was right. Montu going into the 2 reed action. I can think about start player here. The reason I can think about start player is that Montu needs a food. I guess he can eat a raw grain. Although eating a raw grain is always a little sad. Fofo probably builds a room. Probably. PM plays Hill Bandit. Wow, he's pretty happy that the fireplace and sheep came out as late as they did. Murskog says he has back door. Oh, with boarding school. Right. Good call. Good call. Grab the 2 clay fireplace. No, you know what? I'm taking the wood. The wood lets me build a stable, which I want to do with whistle in hand anyways. Actually, I want to build 2 stables. With storage shed and whistle, I want to do both. Yeah, you're right about backdoor. That's a good observation. So he probably first picked boarding school, so definitely he thought about backdoor. With casino manager in hand, pretty nice too. Getting up to 4 people, only needs 1. We'll only need 1 family growth without room action. I did wonder about Master Tanner coming all the way back with casino manager in the game. Although casino manager, Fofo didn't see it, so only PM and I knew that it was coming. Fofo plays Master Huntsman. Yeah. I'm really surprised Fofo didn't take Master Tanner with Master Huntsman in hand. I think that was probably a mistake. So I think PM's probably taking traveling player. No, he's not. Start player well. Okay. Yeah, he's got his village well, so he wants to get it played. I can build the 2 clay fireplace here. But you know what also gets me? So Fofo obviously is going to build the cooking hearth. So that means I'm going to have to compete for these sheep. If I want to compete for the sheep, I should just build stables. That is also a reasonable way to do that. I'm just taking food. Food is good. Feed 4. and collect F, and then I play Village Elder. There are good actions available, but I'm happy getting stuff having whatever comes back, I think. So I think this is an okay move here. Yeah, I am competing with Fofo for the build room space. Now, Fofo sitting after Montu has a huge advantage over me, but I don't mind doing lots of start player actions. With Storage Shed, Absinthe, Whistle in hand, I have no problem doing lots of start player actions. Fofo plays Reformer, so there we go. There's his way to hold animals. Now, if I could get something, if I could get 2 stone, that would be pretty cool, or 2 reed or 2 wood. But that's not doable, so that's fine. I don't need to overplay towards Balanced Farmer. 4 wood, 5 clay are both excellent actions, so I'd be happy doing either of those. Just checking my email momentarily. So 5 clay came back. I'm happy taking 5 clay. I also don't mind leaving 3 wood to grow to 6 wood, because anything that can encourage Fofo not to start player, build room, anything like that. I guess I could take 2 sheep as well, but I think Whistle's going to get me my sheep, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to Storage Shed away one of my stables, so I think it's okay. Okay, Fofo played the Cooking Hearth, not really surprising. Family growth doesn't come till round 7. So backdoor will actually be quite an interesting sequence. If 4 wood could come back to me, that would make me happy. But I think, well, Fofo's probably has to build a room here, actually. Yeah, if he doesn't build a room, he's going to be in trouble. So PM probably 4 wood. Although he might do 6 clay. 6 clay is not a bad action. So I get 4 wood. That works for me. Very happy to do that. So I'm gonna play Storehouse Keeper. So my second action, I could actually think about something kind of silly like the 3 clay fireplace. The 3 clay fireplace gets me a food from Balanced Farmer, probably in the next 2 rounds. Would I pay one clay for one food? Probably, probably not actually. But if would I trade one clay for two food? Definitely. I want this wood to go to 6. If the wood goes to 6, then it's unlikely I will trigger Balance Farmer more than once. Therefore, Cooking Hearth is the play. And then I'll play Storehouse Keeper with my Raiding Maniac. So fofo start player. Lumberyard. Wow, we had Seasonal Worker and Lumberyard in the game. Glad they didn't go around. So Montu is using his boarding school. So PM, he goes for the 6 wood. Okay. That means I get 4 wood. Works for me. Reed stone food, second action, get a grain or 3 stone. Both are good actions. I could think about 3 reed and building a 4th room, and then growing with Master Tanner for the last time. But using Master Tanner to get the 4th growth is pretty difficult. So that one's a lot more dicey. Fofo plays the pottery. Okay. I guess it gets him another boar. PM builds all 4 of his stables at once. That's the power of 2. That's the power of 2 6 wood actions in a row. Pretty good. Reedstone food or 3 reed or stone, 3 stone. Well, Master Tanner can die, and is that the worst thing? No, it's not the worst thing. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think I can 3 reed here. Although, if I don't start getting more food from my balanced farmer, how am I going to feed? I do have a cooking hearth in hand, and there's a bunch of food on the board. 3 reed, it looks okay. Yeah, alright. 3 reed. Feed 4. So PM will start player, and then Montu will major minor thing pass on the back door, which means hopefully stage 4 the growth should be easy for me. That's my plan. Don't know how well it will work, but that's the plan for now, at least. If I could build the remaining two stables on build room, that would be nice. Because getting the casino manager points are going to be very relevant this game. So start player from PM, no surprise. 4 stone comes to me though, which I am very happy to take. Stone oven, clay oven, basket maker's workshop, all of those are reasonable cards for me to build. If 5 food fishing could come back, that would be the dream. Does PM really have 6 food after feeding in the last harvest? Wow. So yeah, there's the back door, and then Montu plays woodwork. Okay, woodwork's not really that relevant. It saves him an action on his casino worker. Grain shrine. Round 8 and 10, you get a sheep for each grain field you have, and 3 grain. Okay, it's just a card. He's not actually using its effect. It doesn't look like. But yeah, 5 food fishing looks pretty good to me. And actually, I can use Grocer now to trigger Balance Farmer. So, Grocer, veg, reed, clay, wood, veg, stone, grain, reed. So definitely buying. Did I remove the 2 food that I need to pay for already? 5 food. Okay, I need to take off the 2 food first to pay for the Ock. I think I should have 2. They should answer 2 food, right? 2. Okay. And then I buy a reed, and then it's not possible to buy clay to trigger Balance Farmer. There we go. That works. And then boarding school triggers in round 10, I believe. Yeah, 3. Montu says PM passed me ridiculous things. Yeah, but I mean, he's much farther ahead on Village Elder than I am. Actually, they all are, so. So 3 sheep next round would be a fine action. Ton of food. But actually, that much food would get me my 9th wood, and my 9th wood is nice because it enables the room 2 stables action, which I would like to see. I'm a little surprised at PM renovating as early as he did. It makes me wonder if he has something like a clay hut extension. He does have 4 clay 1 reed right now, which is pretty good. But yeah, the way this game is looking, it's looking like I'm going to use storage shed to take a wood every time. Just to get wood as quickly as possible to get to that 15 fences, which is fine. I think that's a totally fine use of storage shed. So I've already played this occupation. I have the option of 4 wood or 3 sheep. Montu needs food badly. Fofo he doesn't need food. He's got a boar that he can eat, and PM doesn't need food. So I think the sheep might come back to me, and yeah, so I will risk. I will risk losing the wood. If I take the wood, it's very unlikely that someone else can build and grow ahead of me. Yeah, Montu takes the traveling players, sure. I'm interested to see what Fofo does here. Probably 6 clay. 6 clay is probably the best action. No, he's going for the wood. Okay. I guess wood into 2 reed into building a room is an option for him. The problem with that is I'm sitting ahead of him at the start of next round. PM plays, woo! This is the latest Field Watchman I've ever seen. Well, no, that's not true. I've played Field Watchman late myself sometimes, but it's still late. Can I buy 2 clay? No, I can only buy 1 clay at most. Alright, that's fine. H, 2 food, balance, 1. So I need to feed only 2 food, and then I get 1 from my balance at the start of next round and my 1 sheep breed. So we're looking good. So long as Montu doesn't start player. Here's Cat Lover for Fofo. This is quite a nice card for him with Reformer. So this is why he didn't take Master Huntsman, because he said, why do I need to pay food when I can just build rooms? That's kind of fun. Also backdoor. Yeah, backdoor for Fofo will be good as well. He could potentially grow twice with backdoor. But backdoor clearing up the family growth space has been really huge for me. Saying ridiculous things like it was on. No, it's obviously not on. If it was on, PM would not have control of the board. He's AFK again. Bliksha says, I think he meant it used to be on in the past, but right now it was off. Yeah. He says, I obviously didn't turn it off. I didn't even know it was a thing. If you didn't know it was a thing, it would never have been on. Whatever. I don't need to talk to him about it. If he doesn't know what, if he doesn't know about it, then like he probably never turned it on in the first place. Like no one's probably ever taken the time to say, "Hey, this is a thing." So here come Montu's two occupations: stonecutter and chimney sweep. Don't think anyone has an oven, and no one's in stone house, but gets him a couple food. There's two boar gone. I would have liked those boar. That's a little sad. I can start player here. If I start player, then I get to family growth twice in a. Oh no, I don't get to family growth twice in a row. I can build a room. If I build a room, then I can family growth twice in a row. That's what I want to do. So room, 2 stables. So I do another wood room, 2 stables come action again. So if I can buy down to wood, actually no, buying down to wood does not work because that would give me my 5th stone. Do I get to trigger on storage shed? No. No, storage shed triggers before paying the costs. And do I play Master Tanner? I think I do. I think the family growth, even without room space, is going to be hot enough. Well, okay, there's 2 ways to look at it. The first is the family growth with even without room space, I think will be very hot, especially with with Village Elder being out there, which makes the start player actions a lot stronger. Secondly, I have played Village Elder. I have minor improvements I want to play, so I could look at Master Tanner as being like a 4 food for a minor improvement action, which is not great, but it's probably worth it if because it also downgrades the priority of my family growth move. So I think this works. If I could get 2 cattle next round, that would be huge. I would really like to get 2 cattle, but there's no way PM passes me 2 cattle. Not with 4 stables on the board. Oh, Fofo's going to start player. For some reason. I guess he's going for those cattle. Maybe. Yeah, gotta be going for the cattle, right? He can't build a room otherwise. Yeah, getting to 4 food for Master Tanner is difficult for sure, but I think it's doable. Oh, this is nice for Montu that this worked out. Yeah, the boarding school into playing a couple occupations at once works out pretty nicely. 2 vegetables and a cattle. Nice. Yeah, Oven Admirer is a great action. Just always dicey whether you're getting that oven or not. I probably was in the best position to deny it from him, but that's fine. Ooh, PM gets more clay. So PM actually looking like he's going to build another clay room. I think it's reasonable to assume he'll do that. Just make sure you're refreshing. If you don't have people on other farms that Oh, Fofo took 1 cattle. Very interesting. So first action, build room, looks like. And then if start player comes all the way back to him, back door, maybe. I don't know. Not great for me, but that works okay. So I've got Iron Plow, I've got Plum Patch, Absinthe, Whistle. I'd be happy playing all 5 of those. Four of those. Alchemist Lab. Alchemist Lab is actually okay here, although I don't really need the reed and stone. I've got enough reed and stone for the rest of the game. Actually, I need 1 more for Iron Plow, but I can get 1 very easily actually from my grocer. So I don't really need reed and stone for the rest of the game. It's just wood and a couple clay, but clay is easy to take. Fofo, 2 stables and or 1 stable and 2 rooms. Unsurprising. Oh, I should play my Ock. I can play Iron Plow here. If I play Iron Plow and plow 1 field comes back to me, that's like an amazing sequence. The problem is I don't know if I have enough food to buy grain, stone, vegetable, and I guess I could get food with the 3rd action. But is that the best sequence for me? I'm not sure if it is or not. I'm definitely family growthing. I guess I could Absinthe into start player Iron Plow. That's an option as well. And I'll grab a wood off of that. I guess I don't have to start player to get 2 cattle. Cattle are the kind of thing that come around. Carrot harvester. Oh, he's got melon patch. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, Montu is a nicely crafted game. So gets to sow 2 vegetables now. Nice. So I can eat 2 sheep because... Oh, I didn't play whistle. Ooh, I should have played whistle. Yeah, it's too late now, I think. So I can eat 1 sheep, which means I need another 2 food from somewhere. Oh, that's not good. I screwed that up. And PM plays the Basket Maker's Workshop, which I was just thinking about building. I guess I can do 6 wood into Reno Whistle. That's an option. Or 6 clay into Reno Whistle. That's an option. Or I could do clay oven, would be the other thing too. Yeah, I mean Iron Plow can go off in round 13. Not ideal, but if it gets me the points, and that's all I really care about, is I just need to hit that minimum threshold for points. So if I play Whistle, get a wood back, I'm going to end with 4 wood, 4 clay, and 4 stone. So actually that works okay, because then I get 2 food from my balanced farmer, and then if I'm smart with my absinthe, I should get the absinthe food as well, which will give me 3 food at in round 12. Yeah. Okay, I think I can make that work. Plus wood. Three food, eat 2 sheep, and I get my 2 sheep back, and I get 2 food, FF balance. Alright, let's see what comes out in round 12. I'm the only person who can reno at the moment. I also think I want 2 boar more than anyone else. I don't think anyone else wants 2 boar that badly. I can also put food on Reedstone food. Although Fofo doesn't mind doing Reedstone food, because he does need a reed. Oh, abs. Abson 2-0. Pretty sure that's my first action. Yeah. I don't think PM is taking 2 boar. I guess PM is thinking about, oh, he did build room. Okay. Two boar, grab a food. Eat a sheep to make room. Yeah, the only way that I can get Master Tanner to work is if I get 2 cattle, and then I'm gonna have to eat most of my animal points. So will that be worth it? Because fofo is gonna go to 5 family members with this action, which will also give PM the opportunity to go to 4 family members, which means if PM start players, that means I'm going to get a family growth even without room action option at the start of round 13. Although I guess I shouldn't overconsider Casino Manager when I'm far away from getting to 15 fences, so that's an option. Yeah, so PM is backdooring on start player. Yeah, makes sense. Look at me like a chump needing to family growth like normal. So 3 wood, definitely. I need wood. So last 2 actions, I like Reno Iron Plow into Plow and Sow. I like that sequence. Because then I'm really set up to grab 2 cattle at the start of round 13. Montu took the stone. Yeah, I do also have the resources for clay oven, which if I think I'm going to need food is an option, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to go on the Reedstone food space. But you know what? Casino Manager, I don't need to hit 15 fences to win Casino Manager. PM has 0 wood in his supply. Montu has 8 wood, but 0 stables. So I'm leading on wood right now. If you combine stables plus fences plus available wooden supply, I'm leading. Because PM's at 8, I'm at 13, and Montu's at 8, and Fofo's at 7. So I'm ahead by more than 5 wood. So maybe I almost need to consider taking 4 wood at the start of next round. Maybe 4 wood locks up the Casino Manager bonus. Yeah, PM's not focusing on the game, unfortunately. Unfortunately. If I Reno, I'm not going to get Balance Farmer next round. How much do I care about that? So Reno, I have to pay like that. And then I buy 2 resources. Cost me 2 food, and then I go like that, and like that, and then I can place this, take a resource of my choice, which will be wood. I guess I'm eating some sheep next round. So this should be okay, I think. I mean, Master Tanner is just totally dead, eh? Pretty sure family growth, even without room, is going to be solely usable by me in round 14, which is really weird. Let's buy the vegetable. Yeah, definitely get the iron plow off here. Although 3 sheep. Nah, there's 5 food fishing. Yeah. There's a chance that those actions come back to me. So buy a vegetable and trigger iron plow. Adds on 4 wood. I think PM is going to plow sow. PM might also family growth. I think those actions are both better than 4 wood and a food. But I don't need plow sow. I think. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Well, I just family growth then, and that's totally fine. I don't know if I needed to family growth there. I don't know if that was my number 1 move. I'm pretty sure PM is taking it if it comes back, though. And Montu just passed on 2 cattle, so if 2 cattle comes back, I'll feel pretty vindicated. PM plus food from what? Oh, taking reed. Okay. So I don't need to go for master guy anymore. So I can just eat 2 sheep here, which is 4 food. And ideally, I want to fence so that I can make room for more animals before the harvest. Because I want to have room to whistle and breed both of my animals. For points. Points and food. Although my wood is pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. Yeah, I'm not able to hold. Maybe I give up on whistle. Maybe the play is give up on whistle here. Use whistle to get 2 points in the round 14 harvest by getting my missing sheep. Fofo going... What is Fofo going to do in... Oh, man. Oh, I just realized. Fofo... Well, he can reno fence. But PM can also reno fence. Fencing in the last round is going to be difficult. Now, we do have that nice card out there. Friendly worker, whatever it is. Oh man, I'm gonna get screwed because I renoed last round. That means I'm gonna get locked out of fencing. Oh, that really sucks because that means I lose out a casino manager. It means that I lose on a ton of animal points. Oh, that's not good. I wasn't even thinking about that. Well, plowing is 2 points. And I might get plow sow next round. If these two guys both first action fence, I might get plow next round. Although PM's not threatening reno fence at all. So Fofo might get plow sow into reno fence. Oh man, I screwed this up. This was really sloppy by me. That's disappointing. Getting locked out of fence at the end of the game. Yeah, I screwed this game up. I think there's definitely a winning path here for me, but I screwed it up. That sucks. Oh man. Yeah. Didn't look far enough ahead. Did not plan out my game well enough. That family growth even without... I was convinced PM was going to go on family growth even without room. And I was totally wrong. Totally wrong. I guess rope fences. I didn't know about rope fences. Rope fences makes it... maybe I could have seen that coming if I had remembered rope fences. Or if I had known that PM had it in particular. Yeah, now I have like nothing to do here. PM did just take stone, which helps. Absolutely helps, but what does Dre do? Yeah, I'm taking useless food here already at this, which is awful. So I guess what I do is I buy 1, 2, 3, 4. I eat a boar, food, and then sow a vegetable. That's not any better than just taking one vegetable. Just having another vegetable in my supply. And having another vegetable in my supply is not better than 5 food fishing, I guess. Oh man. Okay, so I ate 1 boar to go to 3, and then I need to pay for the remaining resources. Is it, I think it's 4 or 5. It should be, no, less than 4. So -2 and 2. Eat a boar, breed cattle, feed 9. Darn! Oh, I screwed this up. That's too bad. Yeah, so my second action couldn't be cattle. It had to be fence. And because of this, PM wins, I'm pretty sure. Because PM now gets Village Elder plus Casino Manager. Whereas if I had fenced first move, then Montu probably is obligated to start player to get his own fencing in round 14. And then if Montu and Fofo both fence, then PM is locked out of fencing. And then I think I win. Although that's more dicey because I don't have the Village Elder bonus. But I would probably end up with Casino Manager in that point, in that line. Yeah. Not having fences is deadly because I'm with animals. I can't breed enough animals. Like I just totally screwed this up. That's disappointing. So what do I have left here? I can build the joinery. Plum patch. Plum patch is a couple points. Yeah, I could build joinery. So like two stone into joinery is 2 moves for 5 points. And then plum patch, well, two moves for 4 points, and then plum patch would be a 3-point move because plum patch can grab the 7th wood. Yeah, PM fences. Yeah. Man, just devastatingly bad for me. I think probably part of what's hurting is well, it's hard to say. Hard to say. Yeah, like sow is worth nothing for me. Yeah. Plow is 2 points. Well, plow is 2 points for everyone else, so unlikely that it gets back to me. Yeah, the fact that Storehouse Keeper and Master Tanner have been totally dead cards. I mean, Master Tanner is not a dead card if Backdoor is not in the game. If Backdoor is not in the game, Master Tanner is fine. But the fact that Montu did boarding school into Backdoor as hard as he did, yeah. Which, considering that I passed him Casino Manager, I mean, I didn't know about boarding school, but once I see it come out, maybe I need to I didn't reevaluate correctly at that time. Like, I was too set in my game plan from my draft and didn't readjust my play enough once the game actually started going. Beautiful. Oh, I love seeing this. Montu going on Reno Fence. Love it. Just surprised we don't see you fofo go. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Yeah. PM with the casino manager plus the village elder should absolutely be a win. So yeah, I screwed up. I actually did cross, I didn't mention it, it did cross my mind that renovating to stone in round 12 might not be a great idea when I haven't fenced yet, but I didn't think about it seriously enough. I was like, there's plenty of time left for me to fence. But that was not the case. And now I need to hit major, minor, and start player to get 7 points out of this round. I don't think anything else is worth points. Yeah. And PM goes on, builds the fireplace. Oh man. Just devastatingly bad for me. Like, I just have absolutely no actions that are worth points left in the game. Like what? There's no resources, no... I guess I can get a stone and maybe build another stone room. Taking a vegetable is a point, taking a grain is a point. The end of this has been brutal. This has been just an absolutely brutal end of this game for me. I'm going to score like 33 or something. Yeah, I've got 30 right now. And I get 2 points from a sheep, but I lose... No, I don't lose any points yet. So 32 on board right now. Whoops. Montu passed peanut butter? Whoa. What? With seasonal worker in hand? Boarding school over peanut butter. That's crazy. That's crazy. He went for the combo. So then Fofo just did a pure block pick to take Peanut Butter Factory. That's hilarious. And PM... Oh no, Fofo built stables, okay. What's left for me? Pretty sure there's like nothing left for me. Vegetable? Sure. Yeah, it was his second action, Montu's second action that took. In round 13, after I took cattle. All right, this is the first time that I'm using my storehouse keeper. Oh man, I could play mansion here, except that all miners are taken. I have the resources for mansion, for an 8-point mansion in my hand. Or in my supply, but doesn't matter. So I think I'm taking, doesn't really matter, but I think I'm taking like a cattle or something. Cattle, eat a cattle, eat one cattle on my farm, one cattle on the board, and then get a sheep in the harvest. So this is going to be like at 34 points. Where's the scorecard? I have it up somewhere. Here it is. 34. Yikes. Yikes. I'm going to lose to like a 40-point player with 34. Oh, man. Yeah, I totally win if I don't screw up the end of this game. Oh, man. Montu. Okay, Montu has 41. Okay, he might actually win. No, PM's got 9 bonus points. Yeah, PM, I think, wins. But yeah, it's between if I don't let PM fence. Okay, so Montu hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 from his casino manager. If I fenced 7, then I would have been at 5, 3. I would have been at 15 as well. So Montu and I might have actually tied on casino manager. So if Montu and I tie on casino manager, then he wins. He beats me. But if I fence, I can do, like, I have points from fencing, which I didn't have. I have points from animals, like I could breed animals, which I wasn't able to do. Like, I really screwed this up so badly. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes, that was a rough one. Anyways, that happens when you don't play for a while. But that's going to be all for me for today. I have to go pick up my parents from the airport. I will probably stream. Yeah, I'm going to stream on Sunday or Monday is my plan. So look out for me then. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day and hope you enjoyed this little video. Yeah, help me theory craft. How does that game go at the end? So if I don't have two cattle, I'm still breeding boar and sheep, but I would have needed to take food. But I mean, my last action in round 13 was awful. It was like one vegetable or something like that. So I had time to take food for sure. So if I fence, I can be breeding boar and sheep, plus whistling a sheep. I don't need to take the cattle for master. Like, I'm thinking about Master Tanner, I guess, when I take the two cattle. What I'm thinking is two cattle is a 4-point move in round 13. Because you get to 3 points on cattle from 4 of them. But without having space to hold the cattle, it's all totally moot. Yeah. Yeah. What else? So yeah, so if I don't take two cattle, I'm breeding my boar and my sheep. And I don't have a bunch of like useless actions at the end of the game. Like 1-point actions. I'm left with 2-point actions probably instead. Like the 2 stone was a useless action. Yeah. My last action was 1 point, but it was not great. Yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little video. If you're watching this on YouTube, come follow me on Twitch, so that you, like Bliksha and Marskok, can say how badly I'm doing in chat. No, they didn't do that, but you have the option to, and tell me when I'm screwing up, which especially after a game like that, appears I need more of it. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll be back Sunday or Monday. See ya.